live, sir.
How my levels?
Levels are good.
Levels are good.
What you hearing in your microphone or your headphones?
Speak one time.
Check, check, check.
Nah, man, give me a
More
little
snare.
Give me a little. Mary has a little lamb. I need that in my life. I gotta check, bro. Gotta check my levels over here, bro. Let me get the first couple words, Javi. Hit it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah, man, just hit it.
Listen, let me let you know how the vocals work. All right.
Let me know how the vocals work.
So for me to hit some notes for you, I got to be in front of about 100 people to shout my name.
So I hear live pod. That's what I'm hearing.
If it's live, maybe.
Well, to go live via Zoom or YouTube or IG Live or whatever. We'll figure it out.
So one thing I need to ask before we start.
Yeah.
Try not to cup the mic too much. Like when you put your hand over there. You just started doing that last pod. You've never done it before in the, 118 episodes we've done? You've never done it before.
Really?
In the last pod, you started putting your hand over the mic, and so it gets really loud. So if you put your hand on the mic, just don't cup it like that.
Oh.
Don't do it like that. But you can put it like back here. Just don't.
I hear the difference.
Just don't go in there like this. Don't do that.
But there's a reason why I do this. Like, I know that I'm doing that. I do it. Okay.
Just keep it back
like a few times?
No, you did the whole pod.
Shit. Okay, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah.
I got real comfortable.
Yeah, there was a few times you did it to be louder.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like when you did like roll out.
Yeah.
But some of the times you were just talking and you just be like, yeah, this and that and all that good.
Annoying as fuck. All right.
So, I mean, putting your hand on the mic's fine. Just don't cover your mouth and do that too. Unless you really mean to.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
Always learning.
Yeah.
Always getting better.
Like I said, 118 episodes in, it was fine.
You know what it is, man? It was Peter Cullen's voice of like Optimus Prime, and like
you were just trying to be
just
Optimus.
jealous. His voice is so damn cool and inspirational. Every word that comes out of his mouth.
Just trying to do the whole thing.
Autobots,
like,
let's roll.
Which is fine. If you want to do the whole thing as Optimus, let's go. We'll do it this time.
Life is the right of all sentient beings.
Right. Good times.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, just nice Sunday. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
Saturday.
It's not Monday. It's
Saturday.
Not Sunday. It's Saturday.
Yeah, just watched the movie. Been chilling. Pretty day outside.
Gorgeous day outside.
Cruising around with the windows down. Just a little bit though, not much. Just cracked a little bit.
AC on full blast.
Yeah,
though.
it's still blasting. Just a little fresh air in there.
I almost cupped the mic right there, by the way. It literally stops myself.
Yeah.
Team, so supposedly, and I don't know how Javi edits this, but I cupped the mic a lot last week and I was really, really loud. I just blame Peter Cullen and his amazing voice as Optimus Prime. So there's that.
Yeah.
I want to be like him when I grow up.
Everybody does.
Everybody
does.
Cool voice.
Oh yeah.
I want to know how much is that just like a natural and how much is that like digitized.
Well, I was listening to an interview of him that just kind of randomly pop up. When you say somebody's name, your phone automatically picks that up and gives you advertisements.
Tim Curry.
No, I saw a little clip of him, and he was just talking on the mic, just whatever, and just went right into the voice.
Wow. All right.
Like the deep everything, bass, all of that. It was pretty crazy.
He was ready to go to war with the Unicron and stuff like that, weren't you?
I think he just records his stuff just on his iPhone mic and sends it in like a voice memo. He just records the whole script on his couch.
What is that app where like there's a bunch of celebrities who Cameo?
Yeah.
I wonder if he does Cameo.
Find out.
I would pay for it for somebody. When's your birthday again?
February 24th.
All right, your birthday's gonna be July 4th this
That's
year.
fine.
Okay?
I'm cool with that. No Cameo.
All right, man. Yeah, it's Saturday. Just got finished with the movie because of the long holiday. We decided to just get it rocking and rolling, man.
You have a long holiday?
Oh, you do not?
You probably have one of those bank holidays, don't you?
Yeah, I get all those, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So it's Juneteenth on Monday.
Yeah.
You know, they passed that in legislation a couple years ago. So we got Juneteenth. This is the second year that we're celebrating it as a federal holiday.
Right.
I've been celebrating for the last 36
Yeah,
years.
we don't do the federal holidays as much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on.
Do it. Guys, he's just shifting everything. He's changing the paradigm.
Yeah, my fault.
He just messed the whole timeline up, guys. And he's doing it again. And now I'm out of focus. And I don't know what's going on.
We're good now. I was more worried about the production over here with the audio and such than the video this time. So that's my bad.
No, it's all good, man.
I'll take the L on that one.
Hey,
Strike
man,
one.
We're not
Strike one.
We're not giving L's out, bro. We're not giving L's out, man. We're learning every day.
Hell yeah.
You know, until somebody says that we're trash, we're gonna keep doing what we do, man. Okay. That's fine. Mom, stop listening. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, man. So I sent you a few things. What's going on in the world of movies? So let's roll it. So fire still. All right, team. So, as you know, Sony Columbia owns the rights to all things Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
They did partner with Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe to get the 3 Spidey movies off the ground.
Yeah.
With Tom Holland. Then he was in Civil War. He was in Infinity War. And he was in Endgame, right? And Sony's planning on making another trilogy with Tom Holland. So, but we have a few dates lined up as well. Well, currently we already have a Madam Web movie in the works.
Right.
A Kraven the Hunter movie in the works. Mm-hmm. And a El Moroto. Did I pronounce that correctly?
What was it? I think it was Mieto.
Yep. You did it right. In the works as well. Cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can see a Kraven the Hunter flick being really cool. I don't know what the El Moroto is, but Madam Web, I don't know why.
Kraven, that's your boy, ain't it?
That is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah.
Yep.
So Quicksilver. So he's moving over to the Columbia world.
His contract ended over at Marvel pretty quick.
Really quick.
Real
man.
quick.
He was in it for a movie in 7 seconds. Yeah. They didn't even put him in the WandaVision show, man. He got recast in that.
Yeah.
So. But, guys, so on 11/8/2024, we got an untitled Spidey Universe movie. And then 6/27/2025, we have another untitled Spidey Universe movie.
Yeah.
So Sony is trying to do their Spider Universe off the ground. We already know that we have a third Venom coming to us, so that's going to be cool. I would like to see at some point in time Tom Holland in Venom, but we know that it will not be the Eddie Brock that we know and love right now. So, because he's in a different universe.
Yeah, but he was in...
For a second.
He did glitch to the other universe.
He glitched, dropped
all
the
things are possible.
Dropped the little Venom stuff off.
Yeah, all things are possible.
I mean, hey, man, movie magic, bro.
You know, we'll see.
I mean, Flash did mess up the timeline. So.
Yeah, he really did.
Getting into the weeds now, guys.
Yeah, that's
so we have
franchise.
We have some whole nother studio.
Yeah.
So we're gonna throw this on our socials. This is a reporter from Collender where we have a couple of dates out there. So Sony's expanding their Spider-Verse world with live action movies, guys. So
I want to see these move forward. I don't want to backtrack no more like we've been doing.
Yeah.
Every time they put out another trilogy, it's backtracking. I don't see that no more. This guy needs to grow up a little bit. He's been a teenager since forever.
2001, right?
Actually,
trying to see Spider
keeps getting
B.
younger.
Parker, right? He does keep on getting younger. I mean, Tobey Maguire was a 45-year-old man when he took the mask. My man Andrew Garfield, he was like 30, so he was getting through, his masters.
Yeah.
And now we got Tom Holland, who actually looks like a high school kid, can definitely pass. So next we're just gonna get like Baby Yoda as they're just gonna cast the kid who did Baby Yoda as Spider-Man next. So it keeps on getting younger and younger. But I think what Sony's doing is for the next installment of Spider-Man movies, it's gonna be Tom Holland, but right after the events of No Way Home. Yeah. Where he finally was in New York, no Stark suit, nobody knows who he is. Kind of a soft reboot of the Spider Universe. So I'm looking forward to that. But Sony is really known for effing things up as well with their properties. So fingers crossed.
Canceled. We're canceled. Sony's they're gonna cancel us.
Oh, well. Guys, this is from Colander. We're going to throw this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited about Sony Columbia expanding the Spider Universe? What movies, what people from the Spider Universe do you want to see in those slots? Let us know, guys. We'll post this on our socials.
Cool.
All right, brother. So I'm actually really excited about this news. So according to comingsoon.net, and it's actually been reported by a couple of different news outlets, Apple has finally announced the long-awaited release of Matthew Vaughn's. He's the director of Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class, and the Kingsman franchise.
Right.
Henry Cavill's spy movie at Apple Original Films, Argyle.
Sweet.
We got a release date, February 2nd, 2024, in theaters and on Apple TV Plus at a later date.
Right.
So I like what Apple's doing. Like Netflix, what they do is with their big movies. They like The Onion, Knives Out. The sequel was Glass Onion. They released it for like a couple of days in theaters, but then it went straight to Netflix.
Yeah,
I think Apple's gonna have a different approach, just like Amazon is doing with their movies.
Yeah,
they're going to put it in theaters just like a normal run, and then they're going to drop it in their app. Or whatever,
I think we're
streaming service.
We're picking back up a little bit on the theater going, and now it's going to become a revenue again.
Yes.
At least that's the hopes of it.
That's the hope, man. So we got Argyle, and if anybody knows anything about me, I'm a sucker for like spy movies, action spy type thrillers. And it's Henry Cavill, so not the Man of Steel no more. So he's got to pick up a new franchise. Got to do his thing. Really excited for this, guys. As we get more information in the trailer, we'll definitely keep you up to speed about what's going on.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting cast here. It's a lot of big hitters.
Yeah, man. There's Cavill.
Yep.
Your boy Cena.
Uh-oh.
Sam L. But like he works with Matthew Vaughn works with Sam L in the first Kingsman movie. Dope.
Right.
We got Catherine O'Hara, Bryce Dallas Howard, Bryan Cranston, Sam Rockwell. Like it's like Ariana DeBose. This is a huge cast here.
Oh yeah.
And Dua Lipa will be her acting debut. So let's go.
All right.
So we'll see there.
Cool.
I'm excited for this one, guys. With us on our socials, let us know your thoughts.
Cool.
Hey, JV.
What's up, man?
Before we jump into this week, man, you know how we talked about a little while ago how Christopher Nolan is no longer with Warner Brothers?
Yes.
Just a little not geared up movie news, and I apologize. But I do like that the reason he left because the way they handled Tenet during the pandemic. Okay. I get it. He was pissed off. His movies deserve a wide theater release. Yeah. I actually drove to South Carolina to go see Tenet because South Carolina, the pandemic never happened.
So somehow they
totally missed that entire state.
They didn't. COVID didn't happen down that way.
Yeah, just Matrix the hell out of COVID. So I did see it in theaters with some friends, and it was fantastic. But it didn't. It was a bomb because it was in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So HBO decided to release it on HBO Max at the time, titled, and that pissed off Christopher Nolan because he was not made aware. And he was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So he picks up and leaves, and now he's with Universal, his rival with Oppenheimer, which we'll see next month. They just Warner Bros. Just dropped him a 7-figure check the other day, saying like, "Hey, we miss you." They basically sent him a "you up" text.
Yeah.
Like with that 7-figure check, man. Like we want you back. Because like early buzz about Oppenheimer is that it's a fantastic film.
Yeah.
And that it's going to be like an award-winning film here, and that's the type of movies that he makes.
Yeah, it's got Josh Peck in it, man.
It's got
the
Josh
charts.
Peck, baby. Done deal, man. Don't worry about Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, Josh Peck, baby. Josh Peck. David Krumholtz, no, man. Josh Peck, baby.
Peck.
But yeah, they basically sent him a 7-figure, like they call it a royalty check, but they added, some money to that, clearly, and trying to win him back. The question is
palm grease is what they call it.
Little palm grease. The question is this: like, if I were Christopher Nolan, I definitely would want to be back at Warner Brothers, only because like they're outside of Disney, they're the biggest and most badass studio.
Yeah.
But in my contract there's like stipulations to everything. Like, I'm calling the shots moving forward.
Yeah. Trying to get his James Gunn on.
Trying to get his James Gunn on. Trying to get his Clint Eastwood on. You know what I mean? So, no, I thought that was pretty interesting. But ultimately, Warner Brothers, if you want to send us a check,
we'll help out.
We'll
direct the movie.
We'll direct all the Oppenheimers you want. We'll direct Oppenheimer 2, okay? Yeah. the second explosion guy.
Yeah.
Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for The Flood, Five Nights at Freddy's, and our movie of the week, The Flash. Yeah, guys, that's a whole lot of F words we dropping this week. All right, team. So we got some trailers here for you. So we got this movie called The Flood. I don't know what it's about. Angry Louisiana alligators. And then we got Five Nights at Freddy's with, the guy who never got to play Spider-Man but wanted to, Josh Hutcherson. So you can see our full reactions on that. You can see our full reactions on our YouTube page. We got a link in the show notes. Through our link tree, guys. So hit that up to see our lovely, beautiful faces.
Good deal.
Well, it looks like this is home for the night. Goddamn wind.
Oh, good God.
Clarence?
This is humongous.
Local officials have declared a statewide emergency as these unprecedented storms continue to rage.
Yeah.
Sure. Got a bus full of prisoners heading our way. Got caught in the storm and need a place to hunker down until it's safe. Want you on your best behavior while we're here.
Let's get a few things straight. You're in my house now. I will not hesitate to shoot you if I have to.
Y'all don't think this is cruel and unusual right here?
That's the sheriff hot.
Can you please tell me how an alligator got in your damn police station?
Storm brought him in. Could be infested with him by now.
If you want to survive the night, we're going to have to find a way to get along.
Keep an eye on him.
That's a bona fide cop killer right there. We're all gonna get eaten alive. Shoot this boy!
You got one shot, Sheriff.
Do not miss your time to go.
Mm-hmm. Like Tremors almost.
I hear it tastes like chicken.
All right, team. We got the flood. According to IMDb, we have a daring jailbreak during a dangerous Louisiana hurricane is interrupted by a horde of large, hungry alligators. You know what, Javi? I'm going to see this movie in theaters.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do?
Laugh the whole time?
I'm going to root for the Gators.
Yeah.
I'm going to root for the Gators, man. I'll tell you this. Shark movies, I never root for the sharks, okay?
Okay.
Snake movies, I never root for the snakes.
Don't like snakes.
Don't like snakes, right?
I'm a fan.
Gators, I'm never going to be near a gator, so I don't have to worry about it. But, like, I have no fear of them because I'll never put myself in that scenario to be near a gator.
I was about to say, I think you have to go somewhere for that to happen.
Yes.
Like, snakes just show up.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Snakes like, I'm here, bro.
Yeah. Alligators, like, you got to go to their territory.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't do that myself. I don't put myself in those situations.
But like these are people who are already in jail.
I take that back. I have been out on a swamp on a boat before. You know, saw some gators.
I bet you did.
It was actually pretty fun, actually, but did not get close to the gators.
Oh, of course not.
Not close to them.
Those bad boys are fast swimmers too.
Yeah, they'll get you. Take you right underwater.
Just
done.
Yeah, man. I've seen Lake Placid.
Yeah. It's exactly like that out there.
I did not root for the Gators in that movie, but like this movie, I'm definitely rooting for the Gators, man. So, guys, I don't really know what to say. This is going to be a trash movie with, my man Casper Van Dien is in this movie. You know what he's famous
I have no
for?
clue.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Dude, Casper Van Dien, breakthrough role, Paul Verhoeven's Starship Troopers, 1997, man. Yeah.
That's probably one of those faces you got to see sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I know exactly who that is now.
Other than that, absolutely nobody in this movie.
Yeah.
So we'll throw us on our socials.
Might be their big break, man.
Could be their big break is the flood with some dying. You know, we got to cast this person, man. The way they died, the way they got eaten by that digital gator.
Perfect.
Just amazing, man. All right, team. We'll throw the flood on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Is this something that you want to see in theaters, or you're gonna get high and bug out to on the couch? I mean, whatever. It's your world.
No judgment.
No judgment over here, guys.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
That's not
where
creepy
fantasy
already.
And fun come to life. Hit it, guys.
Nope.
If you're watching this video,
Out. Done.
it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security
Just leaving all my
guard.
coins there.
Hello?
We're going to have so much fun together.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, we're watching Saw. All right, guys. So, we got Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
A troubled security guard begins working at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza. During his first night on the job, he realizes that the night shift at Freddy's won't be so easy to get through. You know this is based on a game, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever played the game?
I have played the game.
Okay. I have not.
Okay.
Talk me through this.
I didn't play a lot of the game. It's like a puzzle game, like a creepy puzzle game.
Okay.
You're basically getting chased down by these animatronics. You got to figure your way out.
Gotcha.
I didn't play a lot of it because I don't really enjoy those kind of games. I just tried it out.
Okay.
But I know what it is, and I've seen clips and videos of it. But yeah, that's not my style. Not a fan of, playing a creepy game at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nope.
And then
Grown ass man. I ain't playing this damn game.
Yeah. Basically, that's where it's at.
I'll watch this weird movie. I probably won't enjoy it. But
You might enjoy it. You don't
let's see. So like from the trailer, a little bit that we got is that he's the security guard. He's the new security guard, and his first night he encounters these. The bears actually come to life.
Yeah, I don't know like the whole mythology of this game. There's been like 3 or 4 games already, I think.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure if they're being controlled by somebody or if they are possessed in some way or another. I'm not sure. I didn't read that much into the backstory of the bears.
Well, Scott Cawthon, who did the game, is also involved in this project, as the screenplay and the story and all that stuff. So that's good. So it should kind of dive into the mythos that he kind of created, at least.
Yeah.
We'll check this out, I guess.
It looks like it's going to be a dark, creepy movie.
Yeah, it's around the Halloween time, so
it looks better than The Flood.
Don't talk about that Oscar bait movie, okay? Like that. Gotta put some respect on The Flood, okay? That Gator is gonna win Best Actor, okay? You're sitting at the front, you're sitting next to Richard Gere, okay, at the Oscars.
Oh boy,
he's gonna hug Rihanna, and he's gonna go get his Oscar, okay? That damn Gator, guys. Five Nights at Freddy's. It looks weird. Javi's favorite game, accordingly. So we'll throw us on our socials. Let us know your thoughts, guys. Yeah. Womp womp. All right, man. Still fresh on our mind. You ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull my my notes up here.
Notes app. All right.
No notes.
No notes at all.
It's more of a guideline.
Hey, man.
All right.
That works. All right, team. So we have The Flash. This movie just released yesterday. Today's Saturday, so this is yesterday. You're going to hear this pod on Thursday. So June 12th was the release date. We'll put it like that. This movie is directed by Andy Muschietti. It's written by Christina Hodson.
We got a $220 million budget. So far, it's grossed $10.1 million.
Okay,
but it's Saturday.
They haven't even
a couple days
factored our ticket prices in yet. You know what I mean?
So I have to go some more spaces down after that decimal to put those in there. Starting this, we have Ezra Miller as Barry Allen / The Flash, Sasha Calle as Kara Zor-El, Michael Shannon as General Zod, Ron Livingston as Henry Allen, Maribel Verdú as Nora Allen, Kiersey Clemens as Iris West, Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne / Batman. We have a little Ben Affleck action in there as Batman as well.
We got a little Ben Affleck action. We got a lot of action in this movie, actually. We'll talk about it, though.
A lot of Superman and Batman action. It's kind of weird.
It was
worked
wild.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis of this movie, brother.
So the Flash goes back in time to save his mother, and instead he almost destroys the multiverse.
A Flash story that's so tried and true.
Yeah, it's been done all over the different types of television and filmography.
I want to go save mom. I have the power to go save mom, and I mess it up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, man. So let's go ahead and jump into this movie. This shouldn't take long at all.
Yep.
We got.
It's not a good start. It's not a good start at all.
I want to jump more into Noah Diaz last week than I want to do this movie, right? All right. So we got Ezra Miller as Barry Allen the Flash. He's a police forensics investigator from Central City, member of the Justice League. Got super fast speed. And we have him about to go to his dad's appeal.
Right.
right? That's kind of like where we kind of meet this guy at. I love that he has a more updated suit than he had before. The one from the Justice League was trash. So glad that they updated it.
This was more of the comic accurate.
This
suit,
is
correct?
more of the comic accurate, man. Yeah. A new 52 type. If you give me like new 52 type superhero outfits, I'm game, man. New 52 had.
I don't know what that means.
Well, okay, so Henry Cavill's Superman suit, new 52.
Okay.
He had no draws on. You know what I mean? It was just a straight
gotcha.
suit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Sleek. Yeah, more with the times.
I gotcha.
I really enjoyed that here. But yeah, I mean, we see him and he is still that same kind of annoying, funny comic relief type player.
Yeah.
But he actually only does that for like the first act of the movie. You know what I mean? Because when we go back in time, he gets knocked out of the portal to 18-year-old Barry.
Yeah.
That 18-year-old Barry kind of takes the mantle of annoying, and it's meta because like older Barry understands, like, God, I am really effing annoying to these people. I get it now, right?
I understand.
I understand. So really, like in his face, kind of like that Deadpool breaking the wall, like understanding who he is now. So
yeah.
Overall, man, I will say this: it's Ezra Miller as the Flash, and I've always hated the casting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've hated. I wouldn't say hate. Hate's such a strong word. I'm going to put it like this, okay?
All right.
I enjoy Ben Affleck more as Batman than I do Ezra Miller as the Flash. If that tells you anything.
Wow.
Okay? If that tells you anything at all. And here's the thing, guys. And I've said it before and I've said it again, okay?
Let it out.
Grant Gustin is the Flash, damn it, okay?
Safe place.
Trust
tree. Trust.
We're in the trust tree. You're not gonna let me fall, right? You're not gonna boot me out of the. You're not gonna Sparta me out of the trust tree. Grant Gustin is the Flash, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and seeing Ezra Miller there, no matter how great of an actor he is, no matter what kind of performance he puts on, I fell in love with Grant Gustin as soon as I saw the kid in the Flash costume and all the iterations of his Flash costume, and he's it.
I think I appreciate more of that kind of leader, mature mentality of Grant Gustin and that Flash over the kind of immature annoyingness of this one.
Exactly. Like even like in the comics, yes, the Flash was always like the comic relief, but like when he needed to put his head down and get the job done, he did, and it wasn't like complaining and whiny and stuff like that. It was just like, all right, I can crack jokes, but let me get the job done as well.
Yeah.
This guy, he's not sure of himself, and that's what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And it really pissed me off because I was expecting him to be sure of himself in that first act, and he still was not.
Yeah, I mean, he grows, like you said, once he gets knocked out of the, what was it, the chronosphere? Is that what he called it? Chronodome. That's what he called it.
Chrome Dome. The thingy.
Once he gets knocked out of that, and he realizes that he's messed up, he grows a little bit.
Yeah.
But it just shifts over to the other one.
So we still see it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'll give him some props on playing two different characters.
Now
that was interesting.
Now I was going to say that next. Yeah, that is really dope how they filmed that, and it didn't seem like when we saw Armie Hammer in The Social Network, and we were like, this technology and everything doesn't seem like they're like he's actually like we know that's another person, and they digitized their face on Josh Pence, but I couldn't tell. It looked like he did it from short hair, and they did it from long hair, all the scenes, and they did it like short hair. All
it was
the scenes.
super weird.
It was very clean. The technology, the CGI, them in the same space. looked really dope. It looked really dope, man.
I did not do any research of how they handled that.
I did not either.
But whichever way they did it looked awesome, and it worked great.
Yeah, we'll talk about the CGI, which is not the best, but
Yeah.
that though,
Yeah, that was good.
that was flawless.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that. So, we have this Barry, and we also know that he has like some Italian roots because of his mother,
Right.
and kind of the use of Italian food and pasta. And then mom was making pizza when he went in there the one time, whatever. So
Yeah.
I did like that, man. It was a different type of Barry Allen and upbringing as well. So I thought that was really cool. All right, man. Moving forward here, we got Sasha Calais as Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, a powerful Kryptonian with powers, abilities, and costume similar to Superman. What are your thoughts about her, man?
For what she put on the screen, I think she brought a lot to that character for herself.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Not necessarily following footsteps of anybody else, but doing her own thing. Which, I mean, even like the older versions of Supergirl, not talking about like Melissa, talking like older movies.
Yeah.
She was always kind of tough. She was never really like Clark was. She was always like, hey, we're better than these people. Mm-hmm. And she portrayed that here too. She was obviously she's locked up. She was not happy about that at all. Which is understandable. But as far as her putting herself into this character, I enjoyed seeing her on screen as Kara.
We have our first Latina actress to portray Supergirl. Usually she's, blonde hair, blue eyes. So
yeah,
we got Sasha Calais. And I thought it was a really dope twist here.
Yeah.
Where she could actually be the cousin of Henry Cavill, right? We're still in that DCEU universe. She pulled that off where you can definitely be like, yo, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
She is definitely related to Henry Cavill, man. They pulled that off very, very well. She was powerful. She brought the business.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that first where like she was captive and she was like, I'm not trusting these humans. I can't do this. But then eventually sided with them and being like, yo, I get it. Like there's one person who actually helped me. There's one human who helped me. I should help them as well.
Yeah.
But that whole like, if Superman was, I think it was like the Flashpoint paradox or something of that nature, where Superman came down in Russia, got captured, and was basically like in that prison.
Yeah.
And then he got booted out and got his powers back, man.
Right.
So I think that's in the Flashpoint paradox. I can't remember, but they flipped that on its head. And instead of using Henry Cavill Superman, they used Kara Zor-El. So I thought that was really cool, man.
Multiverse, man.
The multiverse is here. They're everywhere. So many universes. Dang it. We're gonna get a Jurassic World multiverse in a second. I don't know how. I don't know how. BD Wong is working on it somehow.
Your boy will be there.
Of
Chris.
course, man.
Yeah, he'll be there ready to hit the portal.
Yeah. Has there been a check that Chris did not pick up? Okay.
You're right.
All right, guys. So this is really cool. We got the return of Michael Shannon as General Zod, a Kryptonian general who possesses the same power as Superman and was killed by him in Man of Steel. But we have him in this in a different timeline universe, right? Where there are no metahumans, there are no enhanced, right? Superman, he actually gets Superman before Superman gets to Earth and kills Superman in this universe, and he's going to basically turn Earth into Krypton.
Yeah, that helps us get kind of a timeline of all this stuff too.
Yeah.
Because we get a little peek of Flash being at that event.
That was cool.
And nobody knew. Now we know. Here we are.
And here we are here. So in 2013, you can say that the Flash was 18.
Yeah.
He's older now, but I like how they brought him back into the fold. And like always, Michael Shannon was a badass in Man of Steel. He was a badass in this as well.
Yeah.
Really intimidating, scary, and just wanted to. He was created for one thing, and that was to protect Krypton.
Yeah.
He gonna do his damn job.
Yep.
So
Every time.
all right, here we got Ron Livingston as Henry Allen. Now we've seen Ron Livingston before in one of the movies that we have did on this pod. Can you remember?
Nope.
Swingers.
Fair enough.
He was the golf buddy. Yes.
Okay.
We got an older Ron Livingston. So he's Barry's father, who was wrongfully convicted of the murder of his wife. Billy Crudup previously played him in Justice League and the Zack Snyder Justice League Snyder Cut. But Billy Crudup couldn't return, so we got Ron Livingston. Talk to me, brother.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We've seen Ron Livingston all over the place. He's everywhere.
He's the GOAT.
He's everywhere. This one we get little interaction, enough to push the story. But he's obviously in prison for killing his wife.
Allegedly, man. Allegedly okay.
Killing his wife.
Gosh.
And like you said before, our point in time is the day before the court date for his appeal, and then we end after his trial.
Yeah.
So really like a day for this whole thing to go down.
Just a day in the life of Barry Allen, you know.
Yeah. I mean, much to say about him. I mean, he as an actor, he's awesome in this movie. He did his thing. He portrayed a nice, loving dad to Barry, and just the same thing he does in every iteration of Henry Allen is, hey Barry, just let me be in here, dude. Calm down. Live your life, man.
I was literally going to say that. Yes.
Yeah. He's every iteration is Barry. Live your life.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Don't let me hold you back. Same thing in this movie.
Like go, be fruitful, multiply. Go have a family. Go meet a girl. Like go do your thing. Man.
I'm gonna be here, and if we figure it out, we'll figure it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and like that's a good loving father. Billy Crudup brought that energy as well, but I really like Ron Livingston. He almost like. I don't dislike Billy Crudup as an actor. I've actually appreciated him more as I've seen him in more stuff as of recently, like the morning show and stuff. But Ron Livingston's a guy who just brings it in everything that he does. And he seemed like he had more of a relationship with Barry, even though there were phone conversations, right?
Yeah.
He seemed like he just had more of a relationship, and you just kind of felt the connection between the two. I really enjoyed that here. All right, we got Maribel Verdue as Nora West. We got Barry's mother, who was murdered in his youth. I actually just got a text from Mark Williamson asking how the movie was. So, well,
fantastic.
He'll have to wait till Thursday.
He said, "Get with me Thursday, whatever date that is."
Yes. So, quick thing. So he told me, Friday morning, at like he got texted me at 12:30 Friday morning, 12:30 a.m. So you went to go see it Thursday night.
Mark did. Okay, cool.
And he texted me. He was like, "Dude, Flash, go see it. Game changer, awesome." I'm like, "I will see it." I woke up at like 7, and I was like, "I will see it tomorrow." I woke up at 7 a.m. on Friday. I said, "I will see it tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
I get a text message Friday evening around 6, and he's like, "Well, your thoughts?" Like, I told you Friday. I guess he was still on that timeline. I don't know
what's going on.
Is Ohio on a different time
maybe.
zone than us? I don't know how that works, man. All right, going back here, we got Mary Rose Voodoo as Nora Allen, Barry's mother, who was murdered in his youth. She's the whole reason that, when it comes to good heroes, comic book heroes, somebody's got to die. You know,
that's the canon event, man.
That's the.
I don't know why you're laughing. We just talked about this last week. It's the canon event in every hero's destiny.
Ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Transformers. Okay.
Oh yeah, we did Transformers last week, right? That's right. This Saturday's got me all messed up, man.
All right.
Either way, we just talked about the canon event.
Guys, I'm crying over here. Oh my god. Okay. There's a canon. Threw me off. I'm off.
I mean, am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but like I'm totally off right now. You gotta give me a second to get back. Oh my god. All right, guys. He's not gonna edit any of this by the way.
That's how it works.
In order for every good hero, a family member, a mom or dad needs to die, and for Barry Allen, the Flash, that's his mother. And it's different than like Superman, where like his parents imploded on the planet. It's different than Batman, where his parents were shot in the alley. Both his parents were shot, right? For him, like it's actually kind of more messed up for him because like he actually only loses one parent physically, but loses his dad, who goes to jail for the murder of his mom. And like, and he spends his entire life trying to figure out like, yo, dad did not do that. So how do I get through this? She's loving. She's a mom. She acts well.
Yeah.
She didn't bring anything that like I knew, like I wasn't wowed by her performance. You know what I mean?
It was what it is, what it always is.
Yeah.
Right. She's there at this part of his life, and then she's gone.
And then he just kind of says, I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. And that's where Barry goes wrong there. So, all right. We also got Kirstie Clemens as Irish West, a journalist for the Picture News. The Picture News. I did not know that was the, is it the Picture News in the Flash TV show that she was on?
No.
I don't think it was.
I can't tell you what.
The Central Gazette or something like that, right? Something like that.
I can't worry about it right now. Just say
Picture
all the
News.
wrong names. It wasn't Picture News, though.
It was not.
I can't remember what it was.
And love interest to Barry. Kirstie Clemens, we see her we don't see her in Justice League. We see her in the Snyder Cut. She got cut from the Justice League. She made it in the Snyder Cut. We see her there, but she was always planned on being Irish West and the Flash universe or whatever. They could have used her more. They didn't. We're gonna talk about like the main attraction in just a minute. We're gonna skip Faro Ul, General Zod's second in command.
Yeah,
but like
don't worry about her. This round.
Yeah. I talked about her back in 2013.
Yeah.
So. But a journalist with Kirstie Clemens, like I feel like she was underutilized. Mind you, we have a jam-packed, tight story. I get that, and we have so many players, and she doesn't go back in time with him. They discuss her at multiple stops, but I feel like in the present time they could have used her a lot more. Man, she's actually a fantastic actor. So,
yes.
All right. So the reason why we're here, guys, Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, Batman. Wealthy socialite from Gotham City who moonlights as a crime-fighting vigilante. Hey, talk to me, brother.
The man, right? This one kind of, I feel like DC kind of pulled that No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
They pulled the multiverse thing here, which obviously Marvel and DC been doing that for years, right? One does one thing, one does the other, and they just kind of try to keep up with each other.
That's right.
We got Michael Keaton, and like Barry explains, a weird thing happened, so he goes back in time, and we have a different Batman, different Bruce Wayne, but an older one at this point in time, which Barry can't figure that out. Somehow Bruce Wayne explains it to him. It's whatever.
I mean,
Bruce Wayne just knows.
He took
some.
My man took down the Joker, took down the Catwoman and the Penguin, and knows all about parallel universes and paradoxes and stuff.
It's whatever. He knows how it works. I'm not going to get into that right now. But we see him, like I said, he's an older version of Bruce Wayne, but it's the version we love the most.
Yes.
Right? We see the Batmobile. We see Batwing.
Mm-hmm.
We see this cave that is gigantic and it's just what you think. It's like a platform for everything, right? It's like it's just walkways, all these different platforms. And man, this guy just throws down, dude.
Yeah.
He throws it down in this one.
I do love Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, Batman. He just has a certain Michael Keaton just has a certain like way with being the character.
Yeah.
In and out of the the Bat uniform.
Mm-hmm.
As Bruce Wayne, he's just a very chill, laid back type guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love the ascot. The addition of the ascot was fire. The older Bruce Wayne, when he's chilling around the house, he's rocking an ascot, baby. I love that, right? But then when he puts on this suit, man, I thought it was really dope. I do like that they made mention that like his tech is a little outdated. Right. I did like that. Well, like they don't need him anymore in this time in this world. You know what I mean?
Well, it's almost like we're catching up in the time.
Yes.
Right. Like this is the Batman from the 80s.
Yes.
And now we're 20 or wow. Actually, I don't even want to say how many years past that now.
God,
like 30 something years.
I just cried a little bit.
So we're
a little bit.
So it's like we're going from the 80s Batman, and he's grown over the years until he's the age he is now almost, which was like you said, a good detail that, you see him driving that a Batwing with the old joystick and like the old button style.
31 years, sir,
yeah,
since Batman Returns. Okay.
You said it out loud. I don't know why you would do that. You just said it out.
Happy.
Put it out there like that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not happy with myself with how old I am.
But yeah, he's basically like fighting all these jet fighters, these new high tech ones with his older tech Batwing and doing work.
Yeah, and holds up very, very well. I really enjoyed that. I do like that the Batwing kept on spinning. That was something that we did not. Obviously, we only saw it for about 5 minutes in the first Bat. We didn't even see it in the second one there. But
you just catch the balloons, right?
Just catch the balloons, bro.
Yeah.
Take it up, move to the moon. Come back down. It's iconic, though. Yeah. It's iconic, baby. But he was the most fun, my favorite character of this movie. Just seeing him again. Seeing him exactly how they did Bruce in the beginning of The Dark Knight Rises. Older, dilapidated, long hair, stuff like that. Just kind of like a recluse. Then him getting back in the game.
Yeah, and one thing I remember was after they fight and they're back at the manor and the suit's on the ground like bloodied up and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the mirror like stitching himself up. He's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, man,
we're doing it. I'm back at it.
I'm still Batman."
Exactly.
Ain't nothing changed, baby.
Yep.
Except for the year. Okay,
yeah.
It's not 92 no more. I'm still
Definitely
Batman, baby.
Not back when.
All right, guys. So yeah, definitely my favorite character. Just a few notes here. Ben Affleck has a fantastic scene in the beginning.
Yeah.
As Batman of this timeline, the leader of the Justice League, and kind of has that emotional impact for Barry as well, as far as like, hey, you don't need to go back in time. That's a bad idea. Yeah. Hey, Barry, don't do it.
Just
we get to see Jeremy Irons. We get to see Gal Gadot as Jeremy Irons is Alfred Pennyworth.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see Diana Prince as Wonder Woman. We get to see Tamara Morrison as Thomas Curry, and Jason Momoa, and at the end as Arthur Curry. And also, we do get to see Henry Cavill through computer generated use there, but like the two coolest things here. Okay, there's actually a few things.
Okay.
When he's like in his space-time continuum, time bubble, Back to the Future, DeLorean type, Chronodome, the thingy.
I don't know if that's what it's called. That sounds right. We'll go with that.
We have, we got a few different things that we see here. We got the old school, yeah. So we got, I'm sorry.
All right.
We got a few different iterations of Superman that we see here.
Yes.
Christopher Reeve.
Yep.
George Reeves as well.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see also.
Say it out loud.
Nicolas Cage, man. So Nicolas Cage makes a cameo as an alternate version, originally cast as Superman in Tim Burton's unproduced Superman Lives.
Yeah.
And the computer generated him. I don't know. I would love to know if it was like straight computer generated or like did he step in and do something for that?
It looked straight computer generated.
It did. It did.
It was not fantastic, but it worked.
I mean, the CGI was not the best. So
DC CGI is usually not the best.
Not the best.
Well,
Snyder Cut was dope.
I take that back. They really, really pick and choose where they want to get to work on it.
Yeah.
And then they let other pieces lack, and it shows a lot.
Yeah. My favorite. These were all cameos. Adam West's Batman. We saw that as well. We call Helen Slater as Supergirl from the 1984 movie.
Yeah.
Jay Garrick as the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. My favorite though was at the end, man. I did not expect this.
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect us to get bat nipples.
Yeah,
but like when he came back to and his dad got acquitted.
Yeah.
And then Bruce Wayne calls him, and like I'm thinking the entire time we're gonna get Michael Keaton. Okay.
I
get
got you. I thought that too. Like
because
he really
because with the last time that we saw right before him and Irish went up to get a beer or whatever, I knew that was the last time that we're gonna see Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
I just felt it on my soul.
Gotcha.
We're not gonna see him again. And then when the car pulled up and everybody started running around and I was like, oh, it's Michael Keaton, definitely. Michael Keaton.
That was the weird thing. Even at that point, you knew it wasn't going to be Ben.
Yes.
Because there was really no need for that scene to happen.
Yes.
Unless it was something that was worth seeing.
Exactly.
Like if it would have just been Ben pulling up in the car, everybody would be like, oh, okay, cool deal.
What do we need to see this for, right? It needs to be something big.
Yeah.
And this whole time I'm like, Michael Keaton, all right, cool.
Yeah.
He fixed the time. He changed the time. Like, because anytime you do something, good or bad,
he still did something.
You're going to do the butterfly effect is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so what he did do is whatever he did with the camera.
Yeah.
And all that's going to happen now is that we're going to see Michael Keaton in his timeline as an older Batman. We don't. We get bat nipples.
That's his call sign. Bat nipples.
He gets out of the car, and we get George Clooney from Batman and Robin, 1997's Batman and Robin. Man,
did not expect it. I did. I did a really, really tight job of not seeing any spoilers. If it mentioned the Flash or any red or yellow at all on any kind of picture, pass it up.
Yep.
Don't want to see nothing.
Scroll. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Exit out. That was my favorite, and I mean favorite moment of the movie.
It was good. It was a super surprise.
It was solid, man.
Yeah.
So definitely a really dope cameo there. Let's jump over here, man. The sets and the music. Talk to me real quick.
Sets wise, we actually got mostly big CGI sets. But like the Batcave was really awesome.
So good.
Looked so awesome. Watching Barry run through like the streets in this one, where it really gave you like a big tunnel vision. I thought was pretty cool in this one.
Way better upgrade than before. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the highlights. Those kind of two scenes. We see some Wayne Manor. You know, for some reason there's always fog around Wayne Manor. I don't know why.
Foggy bottom over there, bro.
No sunlight gets to Wayne Manor. It's just fog all the time. Right? It's dark and foggy at Wayne Manor, wherever
dark
he's
and
at.
foggy, man. Dark and foggy.
What do we get? We get the first scene with Sasha fighting at the black site.
Yeah.
Which is all right. It was all right scene. And then the big fight scene at the end, which was okay too. It's a big open field with people fighting in it.
We saw it last week.
Yeah.
So just with big ass robots.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
So when you need to do that, that's kind of the way to
Yep.
do it. And then all the animators and CGI guys go, yep, we'll just drop a guy here and we'll blow a guy up here and we'll do this here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Batcave and Barry running.
Yeah. Music really didn't strike me until we got like the the Batman themes. We got the Batman themes, man. That was really fire from Danny Elfman.
Nice.
You know, we got it when he was in the Bat plane, got it at his home. I feel like they just recycled that, and it was just so fire still, man.
They call that remastering now.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know if that's what they call it.
Well, like, okay, so last week, right, for the Transformers, they used a lot of the stuff from Steve Jablonsky, but it was a different composer.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
he
it's
I called it recycled, but yeah, I guess
sampling.
I guess the better term is remastering.
I don't really know, but it's yeah. I mean, you can anything you got rights to, you can kind of rework it.
Yeah.
Recycling is probably the better word, to be honest with you.
And like they don't like Danny Elfman doesn't own it. Warner Brothers owns it, so if they want to use it,
yep,
they definitely can.
You just change the key and add an extra note, and you're good to go.
Yeah, man.
Ask that your boy
that F sharp, bro. You're good. I don't know music, guys. That's this guy. I don't know if F sharp is even a thing.
That is a thing.
All right, I learned something new today, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not the best, but F sharps aren't awesome. But there's one.
Well, I mean, our word, if this was Sesame Street, our letter of the day would be F. So, The Flood, Five Nights at Freddy's, and The Flash. So we might as well keep on that. Let's talk about theme, guys.
All right. I think F sharp is technically could be like a G flat. It's a whole thing. We'll move past it.
That's what you were thinking in your head that entire time?
Yeah.
I was explaining the Sesame Street reference?
Yeah.
Because you were tuned out.
I did. I tuned out for a second. I had some theory popped up in my head.
Music theory. That's what this guy's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
He said, I saw you tune out for a second.
You were just like, I seen you came back too. You were just like, all right, he's done talking about Sesame Street.
That's
right,
exactly what happened.
I'm back,
That's
guys.
exactly what happened.
We've been friends for entirely too long. Is what
I
it is,
apologize.
guys. All right, let's talk about themes, man. The theme of this movie is like Michael J. Fox told you to not go back in time, okay?
Well, in this universe, it was somebody else, wasn't it?
Well,
I forget. I can't remember what the actor was.
So Eric Stoltz was originally supposed to be. You do know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was originally supposed to be, and like I don't know the reason why he didn't get it over Michael J.
Gotcha.
But he did stills. He did most of the movie.
Oh wow.
As Marty McFly.
Okay.
And they were like, no, we're gonna they moved, and I can't remember the reason why they moved, but there's videos of Eric Stoltz like in the DeLorean.
That's
so
fantastic.
Yeah, so I did love that callback there.
So that probably would have been a lot more funny to me if I had known that.
Yes.
I mean, it was still funny.
It was, yes.
the placement of everything was still funny in the movie. But yeah, having known that would have been a lot more hilarious. That's great.
It was really dope there. So Michael J. Fox told us to not go back in time.
Yeah.
Because you're going to F something up, okay?
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher also told us this in The Butterfly Effect.
Yep.
So this kid knew both of these. Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck said, it's not a good move, bro. You can F everything up.
But the only person, sadly, that explained it really well to him was Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne.
After he went back
But it was already too late.
It was already too late.
Exactly. Exactly. Too late.
Damn. All right. We back here now.
Yeah.
Don't go back in time.
I mean,
that's the theme.
That's what it is.
Movie,
Yeah.
Man. I mean, like, yes, the technology, he would have not been able to like get his dad out of prison if he didn't go back in time.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. I feel like we had a 2-hour plus movie for a 144-minute movie for something that could have taken 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If he just wouldn't have focused on that and focused on something else.
Well, here's the question too: can you really go back and fix what you already messed up?
You can't.
Like
and that's really the theme. Yeah.
Like if he would have went back and actually just took that can and put it back on the shelf and left, would everything still have been fine, or was it already messed up because he was there to begin with? Or he was there after the fact because he wasn't there for the original event?
And that's the kicker right there.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
I'm just going to say no because it didn't work out.
I feel
even though he did like hug her and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was a sweet moment.
It was, but wasn't good for the he
nah.
didn't follow the plan to go back and fix things.
Yeah, because she's gonna like see. Oh, she's gonna die. No, wait. She dies. Yeah, she still dies. It's a canon event. So this is the thing that I hate, guys. Okay, like timeline back and forth, like time travel movies is difficult because we keep on thinking of the different threads. Like Bruce Wayne, like Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne said, like you create different threads within the movie. So now that's the only thing that's on my mind now, and I think the like Spider-Man Across the Universe, Spideyverse, or whatever it is, said it best. Like it's a canon event; it's going to happen regardless.
Yeah,
there's no way you can stop it. Simple as that.
But the goblin in my head tells me that if you go back and change it, and then you go back and change it again, change it back, you're still going back and changing it. And if you go back again and try to change that to change the first one, you're still changing it.
Yeah.
It's changing whether you try to correct it or not.
But you're not changing, like...
You're changing something.
This is happening, okay? This is happening. And you go back and you change it, all you're doing is creating a different path. And then you do this.
Yeah.
And then you do that. And then you do that. So, like, those timelines are still going.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the way that I see it working, because people say that everybody says that time is linear, but but it's actually not.
So we're kind of saying the same thing, but just a little different.
Yes.
So I'm saying you can't go back and fix it.
Cannot.
It's gonna happen, and if you try to change it, you're just
we've all seen Loki.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like you can try, but you're creating another strand.
Yeah.
And you're creating another strand, and you're creating another strand. So every time he was Reverse Flash and went back in time, and you're just creating new strands. So you create so many strands, we get George Clooney as Batman back, guys.
That's what happens.
That's what happens.
So was it all good? If that's the outcome,
we got the man that got the Bat credit card. Okay,
yeah,
and the Bat skates.
Yeah,
okay,
let's go.
My man is fighting crime in the middle of summer, and just in case it gets icy for some reason, I got Bat skates, baby.
Bat skates. Yep. All right.
All right, team. So that's our conversation about 2023's The Flash. JV, your thoughts and ratings, brother?
All in all, the whole movie together with Michael Keaton and Sasha, everybody in here. I really enjoyed the movie as a whole.
Yeah.
It had some pieces. We talk about kind of Ezra Miller and that Barry Allen being a little too obnoxious for our taste.
Yes.
But at the same time, you got Ezra Miller. We got two Barry Allens working parallel this whole movie. Which
was dope.
Which was really awesome and played out pretty good at putting aside the obnoxiousness of him. We also got a Dark Flash. Sasha, Supergirl was awesome. Everybody down the line did a great job. I'm going to give this one 4 buckets of popcorn this week. Yeah, I think this one will be a rewatch one for me. How about you, man?
I will say this movie was like, as much as I don't like Ezra Miller as far as like him trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I think the direction that Andy Muschietti and Christina Hodson gave him with the script and the direction was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Daly and Goldstein, the guys behind a lot of our favorite movies, Homecoming.
Yeah.
In Dungeons and Dragons. So those guys can write. Those guys just doing pen and pad. They are fantastic. Yeah. And Hodson kind of just put the screenplay together. I loved seeing Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne Batman again. Mm-hmm. He finally got his comeuppance years later, just like Andrew Garfield did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Ron Livingston, I really enjoyed him as Henry Allen. But overall, man, like we're in a time where everything needs a sequel, everything needs a franchise, stuff like that, right? We know there's absolutely no future for Ezra Miller's The Flash. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? I don't know.
I think that's up to everybody to decide.
We'll see. This movie for me, man, on the strength of Michael Keaton's Batman, Ron Livingston's performance, and just seeing and like the surprise, right?
Yeah.
The biggest surprise is Mr. Bat Nipples himself. Right? I got to give this 3 buckets of popcorn. Like that's probably my surprise moment of the summer, right?
Yeah.
Maybe of the year, like cinematically, right?
Right.
Because
I had a feeling we were going to see him in some place, and I thought it might have been when we were seeing all those Superman and all those Batman.
Yeah.
Because he is part of the history of Bruce Wayne and Batman, right?
True.
I thought we were going to see him there, which we didn't. I guess I see why now.
It would have been dope if we saw Christian Bale. But it would have been like, oh, wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious, okay, that we saw George Clooney.
Yeah.
Who literally is the worst Batman that we've had. Not because of him, just the script and what they put him through. You know what I mean?
Does that mean we have a Robin?
We got Chris O'Donnell out there somewhere.
Oh.
We got Alicia Silverstone out there somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a whole new thing.
He's probably Nightwing right now. Exactly. Exactly. He has graduated, okay?
I got you.
Yeah, man, this gets 3 buckets of popcorn. This is one that I'm not going to try to rewatch often until, I'll watch the Michael Keaton scene.
Well, I think it's going to kind of fall into, that a round of watching movies, right? Just like when you start watching Marvel movies, there's kind of a connection, right?
Yeah.
So you get into watching some of the DC movies, and I think this one might fall into a little bit of a loop there. Not I'm going to go watch The Flash. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be more of a making it down the road thing if you make it that far.
I agree there. So, yeah, 3 buckets of popcorn, man.
Cool.
Andy Muschietti did his thing as a director from a movie that's been, like, in developmental hell since, like, 2014.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, we'll leave it at that. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through The Flash. Next week, we'll be discussing J-Law's No Hard Feelings.
That'll be in a theater near you.
Like always, I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Like always, keep watching.